What? Just as a warning, you're gonna see all this at the top, probably towards the middle of the video, and we're just gonna pretend like this isn't there, because I just now realized that I completely did this wrong. So, yeah. Oh my god. Hey everyone. For today's video, I felt like doing another remake of one of my really old videos. It's technically one of my more recent videos, but because it's been so long since I filmed it, I wanted to go ahead and update it, because the video on it was really short. And I've since visited this bracelet again, and after doing a little bit of research, kind of realized that there was a lot more to this bracelet than I've been teaching, or that everyone else has been teaching. And that is the vertical stripe friendship bracelet. And it's very commonly known for having a rainbow color pattern, or two colors where there is one stripe in the middle, and then the other color is bordering it. But after a little bit of trial and error, I kind of realized that you can do a lot with this bracelet. For example, all of these. So this one is the really common look that you see online, but there's a lot you can do with this bracelet. For example, like these two color patterns right here, both have 10 strings, and then this one has 8, and then this one right here actually has 4. So for this bracelet, if you're more intermediate or advanced, I can say that you could really use as many strings as you wanted, and all sorts of color variations, as long as your strings were even, and as long as you have at least 2 colors in your bracelet. But I'm going to make this tutorial a bit more catered to those who are wanting to learn how to do just a vertical stripe friendship bracelet, like the very basic rainbow one like I did in my other video, but this time with a much better setup and a little bit more showing and instructing, instead of the video being so short like it was. So if you're more intermediate or advanced, what I would say is do all the knots in a way that keeps all of your strings in the same exact order no matter what. So for just the basic rainbow vertical stripe friendship bracelet, you want to make your strings actually very long, as you can kind of see there. We are going to be using forward-backward knots. So for the rainbow vertical stripe friendship bracelet, you're going to want 8 strings, and I just did pink, orange, yellow, 2 shades of green, blue, and then 2 purples on the end. And you don't have to do 2 shades of green if you don't want to. You can do like 2 shades of blue, whatever. But the reason that we have 2 purples right here is because you're not going to see this string at all, because it'll always be knotted on, or it'll be out of the way. But once you have all that, you want to put your strings in your rainbow order, and then we'll start on the left side. And with the way this bracelet works, you want your strings to be in pairs of 2. So as you can kind of see right here, we have pair of 2, and so on. Because we're not going to be taking our working strand and moving it across our strings. We want all of our strings to stay in the exact same order and spot. So for our first row with each of our pairs, we're going to do a forward-backward knot. And so the way this works is you're going to take your 2 strings, and first off, you're going to do like you're doing a forward knot. You're going to make your 4, and then knot onto your string. But instead of doing another 4, you're going to reverse it and make like a P, and then you're going to knot onto it. And that is a forward-backward knot. And then you would just want to put them back in the order that they were, so that way you don't get confused and you know that they need to stay in the same spot. And then we're going to take our second pair and do the same thing. You're going to make a 4 and knot onto your string. And then you're going to make a P, knot onto it. And then you want to put those off to the side. So then with your next pair, You want to do the same thing. You're going to do a forward backward knot. And the first few rows are always going to be kind of a mess up here, so I like to knot my strings just very gently, because after a while they'll kind of sort themselves out up here. So for now I like to make sure that my knots are tight, you know, but not so tight that they all get crinkled up at the top. Then for our last pair, we're going to do another forward backward knot. And then next, you're going to take your outermost left and right strands and you're going to put those off to the side. And then we are going to make all new pairs with our new strings. And once you have all your strings out of the way, we're going to do forward knots. No, we're doing forward backward knots. Oh god. Okay. So I'm just gonna cheat and just flip them over. Just pretend like they're forward backward knots. And then with our next pair, do another forward backward knot. This time doing it right. And then once you have that, you're going to bring your left and rightmost outer strands and bring them back into the group, where you will then make all of your new pairs. And then you just completely start over. With this round, you're going to do all forward backward knots on each pair, take out your outermost left and right strands, make your new pairs, and then do forward backward knots again. So I will show that one more time. Do 4, make your knot, and then make your P. Then set those off to the side. Take your next pair and do another forward backward knot. Then take your next pair, do another forward backward knot. And then the same thing again. And then take your outermost strands, put them out of the way, and then make your next pairs. And then with each one, do forward backward knots again. And that is the pattern. Excuse the mess up here. I think yours will look a lot better. So I wanted to leave my mess up in the video because I just wanted to show you guys that I am not perfect and I'm not a bracelet making expert. Everybody can make mistakes, and I just wanted to show you guys that sometimes we will mess up and we will still find ways to find a solution and continue on and still be able to fix it. So anyway guys, I hope you really liked this video today. Even though I did mess up quite a bit, I really think this is a major improvement compared to my last video that was like 5 years ago. And I hope this tutorial was really helpful for you guys and that you could make your own vertical stripe friendship bracelet. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Oh my god.